Hello and thanks for stopping by the Sister Cousins Lifestyle channel. My name is Sandy, and in today's video I am in the house because I'm snowed in. We have snow in the Carolinas, which is not very common at all. This is probably, I don't know, maybe the third or fourth time that we've gotten snow since I've lived here, which has been 16 years. So very unusual, but everything is kind of shut down and everything. So I'm in the house. So I said, why not take advantage of this time in the house to do some decorating around the home? So if you'd like to see what I'm going to be getting into today, keep watching. In a previous video, I had shared that I had sold my dining room chairs. So I do have the new chairs. I'll be sharing those in the video today. So I'm excited about that. But look at it out here. This is crazy. This is nuts. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So let's go back in time a little bit. So yesterday we knew that we were forecasted to get this snow. And so in addition to food, of course, I also picked up some flowers because I said, if I'm going to be stranded in the house, I want to have something beautiful to look at and something that I love, and I love flowers. So, and I'm really ready for the spring season. So I said, why not make myself what I'm going to call a happy bouquet? I got all of my flowers from Trader Joe's. They have the best deals and the most beautiful flowers year round. So I love going there for their flowers. Now I have an oversized vase here. I've put the plant food down in there, and I'm just going to arrange my florals before I put the water in here. You will see that I will go back through and remove some of the leaves off of the flowers because it was just too many of them on there. So I just kind of snipped them off and just went about arranging the flowers the way that I wanted them to be. And as you can see here, I have an assortment of flowers. I have some roses, I have some baby's breath, I've got some eucalyptus, I've got some lilies, and a whole lot of other things. So I'm excited to get everything arranged to see how it will look. So I'm just breaking apart these baby's breath, and I'm going to just strategically place them all around the vase. I love that I have this oversized vase, so it will hold a lot of flowers. I just wanted to see a really nice size floral arrangement. Anything that I love, I do take the time to learn as much as I can about the types of flowers, how they grow, what I can do to make them last longer. I know that you need to clip the ends of the flowers to help the water absorb into them better, and they just kind of last longer. I also refresh my water every couple days. Occasionally, I'll put a few ice cubes down in it just to keep the water from getting stale, and I always use the plant food that comes in the packet. So I normally replace my flowers every week. Or every 2 weeks, depending on what I have. You will see later in this video that I'm going to take the bouquet of flowers that I had from last week. Actually, I think they were from 2 weeks ago. But anyway, I'm going to be using those that are still alive. And I'm going to mix some of those in there as well. But these are the new ones. So we're going to go ahead and get them clipped and get them in the bowl. These daisies are so pretty. I cannot wait for flower season, like for them to be growing outside. Because I also love flowers in my yard as well. I want to do a cutting garden this year. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to pull it off, but that's what I really want to do. That's a lot of work, though, to get everything dug up and everything, and I want to do it myself, so we'll see what happens there. But in the meantime, as long as Trader Joe's has these fresh flowers and I can kind of create my own bouquet, I'm good with that. And I always say there's no right, no wrong. It's whatever you like. And so, yeah, that's what I'm going with. I'm just loving the colors here. That yellow is just so vibrant with the red roses. Just so pretty. And at this point, this is the day before the snow comes. So I didn't know if it was going to really come or not, because many times we're told we're going to have the bad weather and then it never comes. But I just wanted to have some beautiful flowers to wake up to. In the event that it did come, I said I want to wake up, and since I'm going to be sitting around the house, I want to enjoy some pretty colorful flowers as I look out the window at the snow. Comment below and let me know if you like flowers as well and what's your favorite flower. Look how pretty and vibrant that orange is. Every one that I put in is just making this arrangement more and more beautiful. I am so excited. Another thing that I did in preparation for this snowstorm is to get some organizing items. I wanted to spend some time like in my pantry, in my linen closet, in my closet, all of the things to get all of those organized. I always tend to do those in January, kind of ahead of my spring cleaning. I do a lot of purging. I got rid of a lot of home decor. I got rid of a lot of clothing items, just everything that I just have not been using within the past year or two. It's time to, get rid of them. So either I sold them on Marketplace, took them to the thrift store, Goodwill, or whatever, or I gave them to family members, whichever, fit for the items or whatever. But yeah, this is how my arrangement is coming together. Now, I have not gone yet. See the arrangement back there. Now, these are the ones that I had from last week. And you can see here, these Bells of Ireland are still looking good. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the water out of those. I'm going to give them a fresh clip, and I'm going to stick them right on in here. So now we're ready to add the flower to our arrangement here. So pretty. And then I am done with this. I think it turned out so nice. Now, I had some flowers left over, and that was the intent because I wanted to do 2 arrangements for this week. And especially since I'm going to be in this house, I wanted to put some in my bedroom or bathroom or whatever. So I'm sticking some of the extra ones in here, and we're going to go ahead and make another arrangement. So, of course, we shared that I had sold my dining room chairs, and I took you all out. We went to some really nice stores in search of not only chairs, but wall art and also an accent table for my living room. I did not actually find anything that day, but I found something that I loved, and it was just too expensive. So I came home and I did some searching online, as I often do, to try to find an affordable dupe. So let me share with you the ones that I fell in love with, just to remind you if you didn't see that video. If you didn't see that video, go back and check that one out. I think it was called Shop With Me, and I went to Haverty's and we went to Home Goods. We went to a lot of places that day, so definitely check that out. But anyway, let me show you what I ended up getting. Oh, and let me say this. This is not a sponsored video. I purchased these chairs with my own money. Now, these chairs are definitely not identical to the ones that I saw at the furniture store, but they are some that I love, and they're kind of made along the same lines, but definitely much, much, much lower quality than the ones that we saw there. I recognize that, and I'm okay with that. These work just fine for me. I feel that they are a true glow up from what I had before, as my granddaughter would say. But I just really feel like they just really brought something to the space here. So I'm happy about them. So I'm going ahead here and I'm going to go ahead and put them together. I'm really happy that the instructions for putting these chairs together are easy enough that even I can do it. I do not like waiting. When something is on my mind, I want to get it done like right then. So I could have had these put together. Will could have put them together. My son could have put them together, but I wanted them done right away when I got them. So here I am doing them myself. All you have to do is take them out. This is the back here. Now, the back to these chairs is actually very different from what I thought that I was going to find, but I actually love the way that they turned out. So it's got the cream color cushion, much like the ones that I already had. I actually did like the color of them. I was just kind of over the style of those chairs. Like I said, I'd had them for over 10 years and they had those nail heads in them. And although nail heads can be timeless, I just felt like the chairs looked dated and I just needed something more updated or whatever. So to go with my current decor. Sometimes when you buy decor or furniture and things like that, and you're in a different space or a different situation going on in your home, it works for a period of time, and then over time, it's like it no longer works. And those chairs were never purchased for the table that I have now. They were actually purchased for a table that I had in my last home, where I had some more of the traditional thing going on, and I had this table and I had the traditional chairs, and I was like over that whole look, but I wasn't in the market for replacing them at that time. So I actually bought some more updated chairs to go with the outdated table to kind of refresh that look. And that lasted for a while. Then when I moved here, I got a new table, but not new chairs. Anyway, long story short, it was time for those chairs to go. They had served me well. I got my money's worth out of them and then some. And then I was able to sell them on Marketplace and make still a few coins off of some 10-plus-year-old chairs. So I was happy about that. But anyway, let me stop chatting and show you what these chairs look like. So this is what the chairs look like, and I love them. They're lower. The back is lower, which gives them a more modern look. It's black. They're actually wood, but I love the grain in them and the way that they look, and I love the fact that they have the curve in them. These chairs are so comfortable. I don't know if I mentioned, but they came from Amazon, and they were very affordable compared to the chairs that I was seeing out there. So I was very happy with them. The seat is very, very ample. So plenty of room. They're very cushy too. I don't know if you can see how thick they are, but these chairs are comfortable. See how thick they are, so you don't, feel uncomfortable sitting in them or whatever. Another thing about the chairs that I had that I did not mention is that they never fit under this table without kind of shoving them up there. And so over the years of doing that, I kind of damaged my table leg. So I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, I got to fix that. I'm going to just get some wood filler or a marker or something like that to fill that in. But those chairs had to kind of be shoved under this table. So again, when you buy something and it wasn't for this intent, to go with this table, they never fit. So, but I had to do what I had to do in the meantime. So yeah, that's what happened there. These chairs are pretty. I love them. And they came from Amazon. I'm going to link them in my description box in case anybody is interested. So this is how I have the table right now. This is what I did. What did I do? The refresh on my living room and dining room or whatever. And I just brought out my magnolias because I was just ready for them. I'm a flower girl. And then I had these still out. These were out from Christmas. Where did I get those? I think I got them from Ross or something. But anyway, I love them. They're like antlers or whatever. So I like that. And then I've got these candles on here. So very, very simply styled. The chairs are just the star of the show for me. And I had mentioned that I thought I wanted to get another rug, but because these chairs are smaller, the rug doesn't look as out of place as it did. I will eventually get one, but it's no rush for it. I just need to steam clean this one. It needs it. But yeah, that's how it looks, and I love it. So just to take us back down memory lane, these were my old chairs. And it's not that I did not like them, because I did. I was just tired of them. That's all. Just tired of them. And where the ones that I got are not the ones that I really wanted, I'm happy with the way that these look. I mean, they fit the bill in that I definitely wanted that cut through down the back of them. I wanted that separation there, so I was able to get that. And I just feel like the look is just something that I can deal with and live with for a long time. Now, I tend to keep chairs a long time, so these will probably be around for a little bit. We'll see. So it's been a minute since I've looked outside, but it's steadily snowing. But let's go take a look and see what it's looking like now. I put the plant here. I had a Christmas tree here over Christmas, so I put that plant there for now until I kind of figure things out. But this is what this space is looking like. I got to put my vacuum up there. I got this art here that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with it. That was from my bedroom and bathroom. Yeah, and I brought this pillow out because I have it. I said I don't really decorate for Valentine's Day, but I had a heart pillow from years ago, so why not use it? Yep. So I really haven't done nothing up here. But let's go look out the window. Now, this is a Saturday, and we have already got notification that church will be remote tomorrow. We had remote church last Sunday, too. It's much worse this week. All right, I'm looking out this window, and I don't know if you can see, but it is still coming down. And the hill back here, I'm surprised the kids haven't been out there sliding down on their sleds. But that's what's happening. Yep. This was a good day. I got a lot of things done despite being locked in the house. So now I'm putting this other floral arrangement that I mentioned that I did one for the bedroom. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that here. These are some shorter flowers. I hardly ever put live flowers in here, but I thought I would treat myself since I had done so much work around the house and got this closet organized. I wasn't even going to show you it before. It had really gotten out of hand, but we got it back together and I'm happy about that. Now here in my water closet, I did get a little plant here for this little table, and it is a staghorn fern, which is another one of my favorite plants. I got this from Pottery Barn. Actually, we went to Pottery Barn the other day. I haven't shared that footage yet, but make sure you check that out when it comes out because I got a little haul going on there. But anyway, this table here is a recent acquisition. I previously had this table right here, this little gold table, and like I said before, I'm kind of getting rid of all the little gold accessories that I had. I just feel like it was a little bit too much and it was time to let them go. So I gave them to my granddaughter. She's redoing her room so she can put them to good use. I did a lot of purging over the last couple days really, but this is what my water closet is looking like and I am loving the way that it came together. I am loving the new paint color. This is the Urbane Bronze and I just think it is so pretty. Well, guys, that is the end of today's video. I'm going to enjoy some chili. I made a big pot of chili here since we are stuck in the house. This is easily going to be a 2 or 3 day shut-in day. So I've got lots more work to do. I'll probably do some more organizing in my bedroom. I've got other closets I can deal with, a whole bunch of other stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I hope that you did get some inspiration from today's video. Again, if you are interested in those chairs, I'm going to link them below. Comment below, let me know how your weather is there and what it is that you do if you have a snow-in day. Thanks so much for watching and subscribe if you're not currently subscribed. I would love to have you become a part of the Sister Cousins Lifestyle family. And to all my returning family members, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I hope to see you all over here on my next one. Bye-bye.